In an imaginary world, cars and trucks could talk just like people. They zoomed and vroomed all around. One car, his name was Carl, always complained. The road is bumpy, he grumbled. The weather is too hot. Carl's friends would say, "Be happy, Carl, we're lucky to drive." One sunny day, Carl's tire got flat. He couldn't move. His friends gathered around to help. "We'll fix you, Carl," they said. Carl felt worried. He saw how his friends worked together to fix his tire. After a little while, Carl's tire was fixed. He felt so happy. He looked around and saw his friends. "Thank you," Carl said with a smile. "I'm grateful to have you all." From that day on, Carl stopped complaining. He realized how good life was. And so, the story of the complaining car, Carl, taught us the wonderful value of being grateful and appreciating what we have. The end. Dizzy, the lost dinosaurus. Once upon a time, in a big green forest, there was a little dinosaur named Dizzy. Dizzy was a friendly dinosaur. But one day, he got lost. He wandered away from his dinosaur family while chasing a butterfly. Dizzy looked around and couldn't find his way back. He felt scared and sad. "Roar, where is my family?" he cried. Just then, he heard a friendly screech. It was Terry, the helpful pterodactyl. Terry said,
"Don't worry, Dizzy. I'll help you find your family."
Terry flew up high and looked around with his big wings. He spotted Dizzy's family in the distance. With Terry's guidance, Dizzy happily ran back to his family. They hugged him tightly, relieved to find him. Dizzy thanked Terry with a big smile. "Thank you, Terry. You're my hero." From that day on, Dizzy learned to stay close to his family and not wander off alone. And so, the story of the lost dinosaur, Dizzy, and the helpful pterodactyl, Terry, taught us the importance of staying with our loved ones and being thankful for helpful friends.
The Carl's Ant. Once upon a sunny day, there was a little ant named Andy. Andy was a happy ant who loved to explore. One day, while Andy was wandering around, he didn't watch where he was going and accidentally stepped on a big rock. Oh no! Andy hurt his tiny foot. But instead of being careful, Andy just kept going, not paying attention to the rocks and twigs on the ground. As he went further, he bumped into his ant friend, Alex. Alex saw Andy's sad face and asked,
"What happened, Andy?"
"I hurt my foot,"
Andy said sadly. Alex reminded Andy,
"We need to be careful while walking, Andy. Look where you're going so you don't get hurt."
Andy realized his mistake and promised to be more careful. From that day on, Andy paid attention to the paths he walked, making sure he didn't hurt himself or others. The moral of the story is, be careful and watch where you go, so you stay safe and happy.